Hello, Namaste. I'm Frank Rausan Pereira, Editor-in-Chief of Bharata First. Been a journalist for a really long time, worked closely with the Parliament of India and witnessed firsthand what the civil service of India can really do, what kind of change civil servants can bring about and how they can help the common people of this country. It's for no reason or, there's a reason why the civil service or the Indian administrative service is called the steel or iron frame of India, because that is what it is. And as a civil servant, you can bring about a world of change. Firstly, I'd like to talk about how India's stock has grown in the global scenario. After independence, there was a time when we had a difficulty in feeding the people of this country, and that's when the government decided to bring in something called as the MSP or minimum support price for agriculture and in the agriculture sector. Since then, India has grown from strength to strength, and now we are even exporting agricultural products. Of course, MSP has run into some kind of trouble with regards to the 3 farm laws that the government introduced and brought in, but it's something that we need to look at very closely. Has this particular system that was brought in outlived its utility? That's something for the experts to deal with and look at. But as far as India is concerned, recently we saw a beeline of foreign dignitaries come to India, be it the Foreign Secretary of the UK, be it the Deputy National Security Advisor of the United States, or even for that matter, the Russian Foreign Minister. Not just that, even in the neighborhood, we've seen everyone looking up to India, be it Nepal, be it Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Bangladesh, or any one of those neighboring countries. Of course, in Afghanistan, our role has diminished as a result of the Taliban coming to power. But because of the kind of good work that we have done, that the government of India has done, the goodwill among the people of Afghanistan still remains. So that is the position that India is at right now, where the world is looking to us, not just because of the massive market that India has, but also because of India being a global power and emerging as a global superpower. It is in this context that I want to talk about where India is. India is in a beautiful place right now and is doing wonderfully well. That having been said, it doesn't mean there aren't any challenges. There are plenty of challenges today, and each one of these challenges need to be addressed. Be it unemployment, be it problems in the agriculture sector, be it the economy not doing as well as we would have expected it to. There are several schemes that state governments and the union government have launched over the years as well to work towards upliftment of the poorest of the poor. These schemes have to be implemented on the ground and need to be taken care of so that it reaches the desired people and it reaches everyone. How can it be done? It can be done through the Indian civil service. Of course, the policies, the rules, the regulations are made by respective governments and are made according to the law. But these policies have to be implemented on the ground. It is here that the civil servants really come into being, and they can ensure that there is last mile reachability as far as several of these products and schemes are concerned. So from a social perspective, civil servants and especially Indian administrative service officers can ensure that our country grows and becomes a true superpower in the world. But for that, we have to ensure that at the domestic level, things are in order. And let's not forget, there are several crores of people in India today who continue to suffer, who continue to live below the poverty line. It is these people that need to be uplifted. They deserve a chance. There are schemes of the government that are meant for their upliftment, but they do not reach those that it is desired to reach. Here is where the Indian administrative service and the other services of the Indian civil service can come forward and make sure that you bring about true change. So if you want to change India, if you want to change Bharata, this is a great opportunity for each one of you to get into the service and work towards upliftment of society. I am today at LeadIAS in Trivandrum. They are doing some incredible work really as far as training some of the youth of the country, some of the best minds in the country to reach their desired goals. Their idea of effective learning is something new, is something different, and it matches with what I am trying to do as well, to try and change the way people look at education, people look at being skilled and being prepared for a better future. Getting into the Indian administrative service or getting into the Indian civil service is a better future for each and every one of you. One, like I've already mentioned, because of the social empowerment that you can bring about. Secondly, as far as your own betterment is concerned as well, it provides for a great opportunity, a great stable job, stable income, and not having to worry about the decisions and the change that you bring about. Yes, the going may be tough because there are several challenges that need to be dealt with and there are several challenges that need to be addressed. However, there can't be a better job than this. I say this firsthand because I worked with and I've seen officials of the Indian civil services work from very close quarters. I have worked extensively with them during my time at the Parliament, also extensively with them when I've travelled around the world as well as part of official delegations, be it with the Prime Minister of India, the President of India, or even Vice President. I've travelled with a few of them and I've seen what kind of work that goes into actually bringing about this change. It's going to be a challenging job, but if you are up for a challenge, this is the job for you and this is the career for you, because you can truly bring about the change that this country desires and needs at the moment. Let me also say here that you're getting into the Indian civil service, and that means that you have to look at India as a whole and have a pan-India perspective, leaving aside some of the regional biases, because if we need to grow, we need to grow together. We can't grow in silos. We all need to come together and lift this nation to its true and desired status. So this will give you a world of change. You can bring about a world of change. It will give you an opportunity of a lifetime. It will give you an opportunity to actually sit down and make decisions and implement those decisions at the end of the day, because every human being, every Indian citizen deserves the best, and you in this position can ensure that you bring out the best. Working closely with these ladies and gentlemen, I've realized that you need a particular bent of mind, you need the aptitude, and you also need the right kind of mentorship to carry you along this journey. And it is here that institutes like LeadIAS play a big role in shaping not just your career, but shaping the future of this country as well. And on that note, I'd like to wrap up this small little conversation that I've had, and I really sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, hope and wish that more youngsters, more youth like you get into the system. You know, there is this fantasy that many people have in this country that, you know, we'd like to go abroad because the prospects are better. No, look here, because the kind of prospects that you get here in India is something that you will not get anywhere else in the world. And the country needs individuals and youngsters like you to get into the system, because the system is broken. You are someone who can fix the system and ensure that we live and move towards a better future, a better India, and a better Bharata. Jai Hind. See you again next time.
Download now from Play Store. LeadIAS, crafted by the toppers.